crash. Sound was still working, but we're going to try and get back in the game right away. As far as I can tell, not a lot of changes in the score. Still a close game. We know it's close. Give me a second. Hang on, let's do caster view. I think it's 33. All right, we're back in the game here. Looks like we're sorry about that, not under our control as XSplit decided to take a crap on us right there. It's 11-10 right now, still in favor of CrucialConnexion. Team Dynamic did manage to get a bye in this round, so they're going to be back in this game very quickly. But this is a much closer game than we saw this morning. And hey, who knows? Maybe CrucialConnexion can, you know, spite their demons and come back to win this one. So. And force map number 2.
Yeah, and we've seen a couple overtime efforts as well, so that's definitely still on the table. The way this game is going, TD is going to pick up a kill early on AKS. That's Volcano with the headshot there. We see Bomb on Vez. 5 versus 4 right now. They're going to go ahead and charge into the B bomb site. We do see Volcano's here for defense. They're aiming towards him. Volcano does take down Vez, but gets response killed by FMB. And now rotation's coming over. Legends making his way down to B, as it is 3 terrorists in that site right now. Jam going to be able to take down AZK as well, starting to get a grip on that site.
That's right now. Legend coming in, trying to spam through that smoke grenade with that M4 in hand, but Jam's not going to drop, and neither is FMB, who's got very low health. But there it is. Vinx is going to fall down. Jam's going to get one there. Now it's a 2-on-2. Make it a 2-on-1 as Pex is the only man remaining for the counter-terrorist, but the bomb's just getting planted now, which is going to give him lots of time to converge on these 2 players, and he's already found exactly where Jam's hiding in the back right corner. He's going to try and flash him up now as the second player is going to try and converge. Oh, but he gets nailed there. Down to 5 health. Does pick off Jam, but now it's at 5 health versus 3 health duel right now. So we're going to have to see who's going to play smart. He goes for a double fake here, trying to bait out FMB. He's going to do so. Gets the kill. Well played by Pex. Good clutch back, and that's going to knot us up here at 11-11.
Pex just slaughtering it there. That was awesome play from him, going for the double fake and really risking it, because if he hadn't bit at all, then he wouldn't have had time to defuse. So it's a risky play, but you kind of have to bite sometimes because you don't know if he's actually defusing or not. It's a tough situation if you're the defender there. And we are in round 23 now, so 11-11. We're tied up once again. Dynamic is... Everyone is on full guns. It looks like we have AKs and M4s all over the place. We do have... Looks like Volcano is going to be setting up behind a smoke, actually, by B. A bomb is in the hands of nobody right now. It looks like they dropped it along the way.
In a controlled spot, yeah. It's going to be sitting back, actually, inside the kitchen. It's a bit of a ways back to get it, but they just want to play that pick strat, see if they can win out one of the sites by taking down and giving themselves the advantage. They're going to fall back now. Looks like they're going to go back to get that bomb. Vez going back here. Oh, are they going to go for the boost? Looks like they might. They're putting Vez up, trying to peek into the backside, see if anyone's sitting there behind those boxes in the backs, but unfortunately not going to spot one up. I thought Pex was about to get aggressive on Jam there, and we might have saw a kill inside out, like middle apartments area, which would have been a little bit aggressive on Pex's part, but right now still waiting out 46 seconds. They are going to head toward that banana bomb. Still down, though, in that kitchen area as AKS trying to draw out some fire, and like I said, work that pick strat. AZK, pardon me, is going to come out. AZK and AKS is confusing me.
Yeah.
The 2 of them.
AZK,
anyway, they are going to work it
there
out.
There we go. Oh, he's going to poke out, and he gets taken down by AZK. Vez is down, and now AKS is down as well, so no more issues for you as Volcano's able to get that kill, and Pex on the flip side goes after, kills Jam. This was the go-ahead for the T's to try and make something happen at B, or excuse me, at A, but they were not able to do so, as cleaned up by Adren and company.
That's right. Now all 5 counter-terrorists surviving that round, and the terrorists dropping down, and it looks like they might know they're in a position to buy, but I don't see guns coming out, so it looks like they're going to hang on one more round.
And this is crucial, too, because now we're looking at 12. If they're hanging on to that money for this one, we're looking at 13, so you can understand why they're going to save. If they have money to buy, it's to have that money for the second round thereafter, and not necessarily go all in on the one, but this is the tournament for C2 right now. these next couple of rounds will determine everything. And same on the flip side for TD. They want to close this out, don't want to reset this at all. If they give one game to C2, then we're looking at loser doesn't get the money, and it's essentially not where you want to be.
Oh, where did Pex come from coming out of that apartment? He's going to drop finally now, but he got a huge bunch of kills there in mid, and the counter-terrorist wrapping around on the eco round for the terrorists and just dominating them in top mid. That's going to put them back in control and 3 rounds away from GG and LanETS championships. So they've definitely got this map in control right now. But CrucialConnexion now buying those AK-47s in the hands of all 5 players. Haven't seen a lot of opping, but again, a lot of teams elect not to run the op on Inferno quite so much. And this is going to be interesting. CrucialConnexion's got to pull it off right now. Yeah,
and we've seen players like Nick Noid and such use the op relatively frequently on Inferno, but not as much from the other teams. And you can understand why, because of the close quarters and the close context. When you're trying to rush up B and such, you don't see as much peeking and poking. And we do see a couple of kills as Jam's able to take down Adrian early in the round. Jam does take a little bit of damage in response. Pex is also dead already, so it's a 5 versus 3. And it looks like we have an apartment rotation from Jam. They're going to head over here towards this A site. Maybe try and get a plant here. The bomb is left behind as well. It's in mid right now. Oh, no, it's on Vinx, excuse me. And Vinx is going to come up in a moment here.
Yep, just waiting it out. Terrorists have done their job. CrucialConnexion trying to get back into this, but right now AKS is going to drop down, and that's going to get the team dynamic back one person closer of evening this round up. But as I was trying to say, CrucialConnexion has done their job of picking off a few, and this is their round to get back in it. This is pretty much, in my opinion, in a way, based on how their map's going to go and momentum, this is pretty much game point for them. They've got their backs against the wall. They've got to win this round.
Yeah, and they TD with a couple picks or losing a couple players early have still played it very wisely. They haven't done any over-aggressive rotations, but now it's a 1 versus 3. It's going to be a lopsided number efforts, and we'll see if perhaps Volcano can stand on his head. He picks off 1, but goes down thereafter. So now 3 versus 2.
Oh, what a shot!
And wow.
A 1 AK through the smoke by Vez onto AZK, and that's going to leave only Legend remaining now for Team Dynamic. He is going to try and clutch this, coming around from construction, but the man on the boxes who got the boost takes him down immediately. FMB, great headshot, and that's it. That's the round they needed. They're back in at 13-12, and they still have a lot of money, so it's going to be a full buy for both teams. We might go all the way to the end with some hard play here.
Very well could. 13-12 now, so both teams are craving this win. They need it desperately. We'll see what they can do. Vinx once again is going to carry the bomb for the T side. We're going to see maybe a similar strategy once again. This seems like C2's been sticking with their guns in terms of doing that clean split early and then figuring out where the best rotation is going to be at. I think they're going to stick with that. We haven't seen any really all-in rushes like TD did when they were on the T side. A little bit different play styles.
Yep, and right now the counter-terrorist Team Dynamic electing to put 3 in that banana, but one of them is rotating back as he realizes they haven't shown themselves yet. He better get to A in the off chance that they aren't going to come up banana, as Vez is just sitting on top of that balcony trying to peek away at the stairwell, waiting for someone to show himself. Jam is in there as well, so they've got full control of apartments now, except for the one at the end of the hall. I'm not sure who that is, but Jam's going to find him here in about 2 seconds as he works out. Here comes the shot. Beautiful shot at that on the Legend. Takes him down, so that's the first pick of the round. CrucialConnexion back in control. Shots being fired over at B as FMB firing away onto Volcano, but nothing there is going to come of that. So still just waiting it out, playing the picks. CrucialConnexion inching their way back into this game.
Yeah, very much so. And with Legend dead, you expect them to be a little bit more aggressive here. But since they still have a decent amount of time, 10 seconds or so to try and mess around, they're going to play this patiently and see if they can get any more picks before they can charge it and make it a little bit more safe. But the time is coming where they're really going to have to make a move, and we're at that.
Whoa! Okay, I'm sorry. I mislooked at the screen there for a second.
Yeah, and this is a rotation away from A.
Volcano's AKS with another big kill. That's 2 huge picks for him, and that's going to allow his team to get the bomb down on the other side of the map as he forced the rotation. Pex and Adrian, the only 2 players remaining now as they are coming through. Actually, it looks like they're going to save up their guns. Yeah.
That was like a textbook round for C2 as well. The way they were able to have AKS come in, create some havoc, and force that full rotation over, and then just go ahead and plant at A. Really well done by them. And that's exactly how they wanted to go. It's going to be all tied up after this round is over, as Adrian's making no attempt at trying to get a kill here.
Yeah, absolutely. No, save those M4s. Keep themselves in a position. This is going to bring it back to 13-13. Have they lost those guns, they're going to give away a lot of momentum. And just like that, CrucialConnexion could, I'm not going to call it an upset. They're a good team. but I did not expect them to be this close, especially being on the Terror side right now against
Yeah,
Team Dynamic.
especially having seen this matchup.
Right, seeing this exact matchup on this exact map and them going down 16-10. Obviously, they learned from their mistakes in that game, and they've learned to counter Dynamic a little bit
yeah,
here. So
that's a characteristic of a good team, obviously. If you have veteran players, you can figure out what you did wrong after you look back in retrospect, and that seems to be what CrucialConnexion have done, at least on the T side of things a little bit, because their T side wasn't as stellar the first time around, but both of these teams showing that they're really talented, as it isn't quite that easy on this map. And here we go. Oh, yes. Early push out from TD here. Really aggressive look in Banana, and are able to pick off AKS. And now they're going to have a slight advantage moving forward with the one-man up, even though Adrian's sitting pretty low on health. It looks like a couple of people in apartments over there for the T's. Adrian's going to rotate back and forth, do a little bit of roaming between the two sites, find out where he wants to go.
Yeah,
and now C2, this is not where they want their strategy to be. Volcano actually going to get picked off, though, by FMB, and I'm not sure where that transpired, but
looks like it was a mid pickup toward the top side of the right side of mid.
Interesting play.
Yeah, FMB and Vinx only have very limited health right now, as does Adrian with only 13 remaining, as Vez trying to get some peeks out onto this right side of the bomb in A. Jam and Vinx now working together, trying to get out onto the left side towards CT spawn. Are they going to get there? Not so sure. Vinx still trying to wait out. He looks like he's going to be the aggressor with very little health. Throws that HE grenade into the archway, but the player has already moved out, so that's not going to connect, and we're still at 4-on-4. They're going to rotate back now, heading toward B. Are they going to find out that that site's alone? No, AZK heard them. He wasn't far enough back, so he knows they're coming. He was just about to rotate. We saw him start to sprint away there, but now he knows they're coming, and he's going to pre-fire, but unfortunately Vinx hits that first shot on him. Unbelievable, because Vinx has very, very little health, and that's going to leave Legend and Adrian with only 13 health remaining to clutch this, but Vez takes down the Legend right there. The man, the Legend, is gone.
Once again, Adrian's one of the last men standing, and he's over by A. Not much he can really do here. He does get an A kill, though, on Vez, so at the very least he gets a kill here. And I think he's just going to try and save this if they need to save. Actually, it's going to be 14-13. Yeah. At this point, he's going to save. Look at the money count on the CT side. There's not that much. There's no reason to go in and try and throw this away.
That's right. In fact, two of the players are going to be struggling to buy anything at all, and I don't think anyone's. There's going to be no team buy positioning there. So a little bit of survival for Adrian, but yeah, 14-13 and an eco round for CT. C2 might do the unexpected here and force game number 2. I don't even know what map that's going to be on yet. No one told us, so we'll have to wait and see. I know Sapphire's in chat. She might have more insight since she's a little bit closer to the players than we are.
Yeah, 14-13 means that this is, what, we started off at 9-6, so 8-4
That's right. And Terrorists have won both
once
halves.
Again, Terrorists are winning the halves, like you just said. And really impressive from both sides. Volcano's going to take down AKS early again, though. This is another aggressive look on Banana from the CTs. So they're trying to slow down this split. If you push people out there and get those hits, then it's harder to do a 2-3 split where you can just free roam between the two sites.
Right, and they did stack the A. I just want to mention that. So now they're rotating back, and the terrorists are at A. So, but right down below, who's the man on the move behind here? Just waiting it out. There it is. There's one shot going in onto Legend. AZK is also going to drop. He's peeking out from that library side of mid, as the bomb is going to be planted. Jam now also back inside that pit, spotting up another bomb planter. Is going to cross over. That's Vinx. Pex coming in from CT spawn. It looks like he's actually just going to say, forget it, I'm out of here, as Adrian drops. He's saving that AK-47 that he did manage to pick up. And another round goes to C2. The best team Dynamic can do right now is force overtime, and I'm pretty excited about this. We're going to see a map number 2. I'm not 99% sure at this point.
And TD is going to full save, so they're going to go ahead and all in this round, of course, and see what they can do up against C2. CrucialConnexion have proven that they are a good matchup against TD.
And someone in chat just said that C2 are trash talking so much right now. Oh, as Pex picks off one, so he did manage to survive. He is going to keep that gun. Yeah. Thank goodness, and knock a few more out of the terrace, but it doesn't matter. They're going to have a ton of money. Someone just said that the two teams are up there shit-talking each other quite a bit, and we know that these two teams have a history with each other, playing each other in the final of this event last year, and not too fond of each other, to say the very least.
It adds to the experience for everyone here on site in Montreal, and you know, you're allowed to get a little bit upset, a little bit excited.
That's right.
It's all well
Quite
within
frankly,
your rights.
that's part of the game to me.
Yeah.
If it's not going to be intense, why bother?
True. So, but it's not over yet. TD can still bring this back and try and tie it. But one round until the T's have it in the bag. And then we don't know what the next map is yet, like you said a moment ago, but we'll find out sooner or later. Could be another nuke. Could be Dust 2 maybe.
Yep.
And we get to see Pex, Adrian scoping down mid.
Oh, they're trying to do this
FSB,
boost over top of the
boost.
backside of the banana here, trying to pick into the backside, spamming away, but not a lot of people have been playing in there as of late, so I don't know what they're hoping to achieve there. As they do slow pick here. I'm a fan of hard rushes, and that's great when it works, and 9 times out of 10 it doesn't, and that's why I'm not good at the game. But C2's done very well with these 2-2 sort of pick strats that actually haven't been successful for a lot of teams this weekend. But now they're going to rush into the A side. Flash is coming out on AKS. That's going to slow him down a little bit as Vinx now comes in to support him. People in the back of the site. Looks like, oh, Volcano's going to fall. AZK's going to fall. And with only 18 health, the bomb is going to be planted down. Legend's rotating from A. Pex is rotating from A. Adrian's got an AWP. We haven't seen one out in a long time, but he's in a position where use it or lose it, my friend. It's a 3-on-4 situation. Clutch back. Team Dynamic going to have to go to work. He's trying to bunny hop around the site, pots up the guy in behind the sandbags. That's AKS. He's going to fall 3-on-3. Bomb still ticking. FMB, Vinx, AKS both going to drop. Team Dynamic doing a great job of bringing this round back here. It's FMB with only 3 health.
Can they get in here? They're so low.
Oh, Vez clutches back
from behind. Legend does take down FMB. And he's got to go for the defuse. There's not enough time left.
Hold it, but he's not going to be able to do it. And that's GG for this map. C2 forcing map number 2. Best of 3. We are getting an epic showdown as we're going to see Dynamic and C2 coming up in just 1 second.
So for those of you that don't know, this, even though it's a best of 3, this is now it. This next game is it because, of course, Dynamic came in with 1 game in hand.
That's right, absolutely.
So this is the final. Whoever wins this wins the tournament, goes home with the grand prize. Loser goes home with a consolation prize, but a little bit sour, a little bit salty as well.
Absolutely. And C2, like I said, that pick strat, they didn't get over-aggressive once they did get a pick. They waited for everyone to get there, then they team pushed. Played very well. Definitely learned from the loss that they suffered earlier on Inferno to Team Dynamics. So they're great match play, and I can't wait to see how they respond and how they take it into the next map. Again, I don't exactly know what that's going to be yet. We'll let you know as soon as we find out. Again, if Sapphire could let us know, that would be awesome too.
Yeah,
but,
it's actually... just to explain, they banned out 3 maps. It was, of course, Top Seed ban, which was